The natural world's a living, breathing system. Dynamic, interconnected, and astonishingly complex. Yet too often, our attempts to manage it overlook this complexity, leading to unintended outcomes. My name is Matt Smith. I'm an engineer, wildlife tracker, environmentalist, and the founder of Wild's End Solutions. In my work, I use systems thinking and a deep connection with the natural world to understand the environment holistically. By embracing this understanding, we can create solutions that work with nature, delivering sustainable results that last. Join me in this series as we explore how systems thinking can transform the way we manage our environment. Whether you're a green space manager, a corporate sustainability leader, or simply someone passionate about the natural world. In our journey to understand systems thinking and complex systems, we've explored the foundations and delved into the structure and modelling of systems. Today, we're tackling a topic that's central to managing complexity in the real world: VUCA environments. VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. These characteristics define the environments many of us operate in, whether in ecological restoration, corporate sustainability, or beyond. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what VUCA environments are, but also how to navigate them using systems thinking principles. We'll explore tools like the Stacey Matrix, unpack the differences between simple, complicated, complex, and chaotic systems, and discuss why complexity should be leveraged, not avoided, while chaos needs to be stabilized. First, let's revisit a fundamental truth. Systems are dynamic. They're constantly in flux, adapting to internal and external changes. In most cases, systems operate within a predictable range, what we call their expected dynamic range. For instance, a pond's water level might vary with the seasons, but still remain within boundaries dictated by rainfall patterns, geography, and vegetation. Volatility occurs when the system changes more rapidly or with greater magnitude than expected. Imagine a sudden, unprecedented flood or an extended period of drought. These changes disrupt the system, pushing it outside of its adaptive range. In corporate terms, consider supply chains. Minor delays are manageable, but global disruption, like a pandemic, creates volatility, upending the entire system. Recognizing volatility is the first step to addressing it effectively. To navigate VUCA environments, we need to categorize systems. The Stacey Matrix provides a powerful framework for this. It visualizes systems on a spectrum of certainty, from clear to unclear goals, and agreement, from widespread to little consensus. This gives us 4 categories. Simple systems have clear goals, agreed processes, predictable outcomes. When managing inventory in a small shop, stocking shelves and tracking sales follow a straightforward process. Complicated systems still have clear goals, but require expertise and coordination to achieve. When constructing a wind turbine, the process involves intricate engineering, but remains highly predictable when done correctly. In complex systems, the goals and outcomes are not entirely predictable. Interactions between parts create emergent behaviour. Restoring biodiversity in an urban green space involves multiple factors: wildlife, vegetation, human activity, which interact in ways that can't be fully controlled. Chaotic systems have no clear cause and effect relationships. They're extremely volatile and immediate stabilisation is required. If a forest fire is out of control, the system is so disrupted that traditional strategies no longer work, and quick action is needed to re-establish order. Using the Stacey Matrix helps us identify where a system lies on this spectrum and adjust our approach accordingly. Complexity must be leveraged. Unlike simple or complicated systems, complex systems thrive on adaptation and innovation. Instead of trying to control them, we need to design interventions that align with their natural dynamics. Take urban rewilding projects. By introducing species that foster self-sustaining ecosystems, such as afforestation with native species, You can leverage the system's complexity to create long-term resilience.
On the other hand, chaos needs to be stabilised. In chaotic systems, there's no time for long-term planning. Instead, the focus should be on quick, decisive action to restore stability. For example, during flood, the immediate priority isn't to redesign the ecosystem, but to contain the damage. Only once the system is stabilised can you move towards more complex, adaptive solutions.
Let's tie this back to VUCA. Each aspect of VUCA relates to system dynamics. Volatility is about speed and the magnitude of change. Uncertainty reflects gaps in knowledge about how a system will respond. Complexity arises from interdependent elements, creating unpredictable outcomes. Ambiguity stems from unclear or conflicting information. When managing a green space in a rapidly urbanising area, all four factors might come into play. For instance, new developments might create volatility by altering water tables, uncertainty about how wildlife will adapt, complexity in balancing stakeholder needs, and ambiguity around regulatory changes. How do we apply systems thinking in these challenging environments? Use tools like the Stacey Matrix to identify whether the system is simple, complicated, complex, or chaotic. Simple systems need efficient processes. Complicated ones require expertise. For complex systems, design interventions that embrace adaptation. In chaotic systems, stabilise first. In volatile environments, pay attention to feedback loops, as they can amplify or dampen changes. In complex systems, small experiments often yield the best insights. Learn from these to adapt your approach. VUCA environments may feel overwhelming, but they're also where systems thinking shines. By understanding system types, leveraging complexity, and stabilising chaos, you can navigate these challenges with confidence. In our next video, we'll explore the concept of finite and infinite games, a fascinating framework for thinking about competition, collaboration, and sustainability. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.